Oh, it's good to be back, folks. It's good to be back. I see a potential opportunity with low risk, high reward. We're at the bottom of a potential pattern. Big potential, small risk. Let's lay it out for the noobs. Potential, risk, nothing big. You guys know what I'm, it's a relatively smaller trade actually. 10,300 I believe is actually a safe exit right now, because this could be just the beginning of a snake eye. We actually could just come right back down. And so if you are in this long, which we put out in the signals at 10,131, I believe, or 32 was the signal. Let's take a look, see here. We long 10,131. This is what it's like to be a part of our community in the trade group. I even said 10,300 is a safe exit. This is a good exit. Probably should take my money right here. Good chance it's going to come back down. Let's take a look at the lower time frames and see. 5 minutes still open, 3 minutes still open, 1 minute still open. Money flows coming up on the shorter time frame. We've been waiting for our opportunity to come. We had the green dot, a green dot. I'm taking it with the pattern. Small risk, big reward. Going for it. Small risk, big reward. You know, the official prophecy, it's been a while since we've had one. We've really had two major, maybe three major prophecies. All have come true since the beginning of our channel. Prophecy number 3 or 4 is Bitcoin 30,000s in 2021. We'll have to be patient. While these others say 100K, 200K, a million, 500,000, and they call me crazy. I do believe 10,003. I do believe this is a good exit rate now. This is a good exit rate now. Because oftentimes we touch it, come back down again. Let's zoom in a little bit. Are we cutting in here? Yeah, we're cutting in. We're cutting in. We still have room to go up. Momentum is pushing up. So we might be okay. We might be okay to hold it. But if you are doing this to pay rent, if you need to put food on the table and you're trading with money you really shouldn't be, yeah, I'd be taking profit right now. I'd take the profit right now. While everyone else is calling, we're going to just go to 7K right now. now is the perfect time that this would be a bottom, because you hear what the mainstream is saying. Yeah, man, I saw ETH. Holy hell, that shit went. I went on vacation, came back today, saw it at $200. Damn, wish I shorted that. Wish I saw that. If you're just joining us, our signal for our group was $10,131. At an hour and a half ago. I also said 10,300 is a good exit. This is a good exit. Big reward, small risk. .30-minute, we're still sideways with the transaction flow, although on the 15 we're coming up. 10 we are stagnant. 5 we are fighting. 3 we are actually in the green fighting. 1 minute fighting. We have a lower high, higher low indication that a bounce we will go. And who knows? Perhaps we dump when it's done. Perhaps we have one more pump. But let's be real with each other. Are we really naturally supposed to be at 13K? No. Of course it is. I mean, it's right. The green dot went off on. I mean, currently we're up. The larger time frames are certainly stronger. But that doesn't mean there's more to it. Again, for those of you that are in this trade, I would shave some profit right now. Strong chance you still can come back down and have a little turbulence before coming back up. I believe we still have a chance. Like I said, I'll repeat. If you are trading to eat or to pay rent, which you shouldn't be trading if that's the case, but in the real world, if you're in India and in Bangladesh or in some shack somewhere and this is your only hope, I would exit at 10,300 and take the wins. But if you think you can afford to be a little more risky, I don't know, it's up to you. I'm not giving any advice. I'm only just putting out my thoughts and opinions. But I can tell you this, everyone and their mother right now is screaming for it to go down even more. And you know what happens when that happens. Can at least set your stop $50 you can set your stop at 10,200 so you still come out in profit. But anchors, I believe we're forming an anchor. I mean, it's right here, and anchors do go up It is just safer when you go off of a trigger wave, like this wave and this wave. These are two trigger waves. Pop, pop. But the anchor itself also came up. It's just harder to know when an anchor will end. Technically, though, we kind of have the exact same situation as we did before. This wave is lower than this wave, or this wave is higher than this wave. This one's higher than this one too. And this was a nice big move. We were deep in the red here as well. Two peaks. Here's one deeper peak. That's why I'm saying now is a pretty good exit, because it's possible you can exit right now. Price comes back down, you can get back in. I can exit right now, take my $4,500 profit, knowing that strong chance it comes back down. I can get back in again. That's what I would do if money was tight and I didn't want to risk. Let me check something real quick. I had to black out the screen. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Minute. I pulled the trigger on the 5 minute right here. Boom. This is when the signal went out. Pulled the trigger. Money flow came back. This is the skipping rock pattern we've seen a million times before. Ping, ping, kind of coming sideways. Good little scalp opportunity. Absolutely possible. She comes back down here and dances again, which is why I'm repeating that it is currently a good idea to at least take some profit right now. Yeah, I did. In fact, I was looking at the Social Blade today we've gained 600 subs. There will be more. There will be more. 3 minute wave. Pinched off here. What's the 1 minute showing? 1 minute showing down a little bit. Tell you what we're gonna do. I'm going to take half profit just so people following me watching this will do at least the same, because I'm not gonna preach and not do. We can certainly come back down at the same price it was before. In fact, chances are it probably will. You will find that you will be more right than wrong when you take your money in scalps rather than betting that this is the last time we'll see 10,131. Is it the last time we'll see 10,130? Probably not. I'll completely, boom. I'm out of the trade. What did I make? 3,500, $4,000? Stick that up your pipe and smoke it, people. Smoke it. That's how you trade the 5 minute. I was in this trade for how long? Hour and a half. Signal went out. 10,131. Playing off the 5 minute. We had a little bit of backup. We'll see if this puppy comes back down. If not, that's okay. We got plenty more trades. Plenty more to come. Easiest 4K, one of the easiest 4Ks that you can make. We're at the bottom of the pattern. Again, small risk, big chance of reward. Not much. So what I do, Tim Dumas, is I will start with 1 to 2 Bitcoin. As soon as it turns into 5 or 6, I withdraw, start over from 1 to 2 Bitcoin again, right? And so I just got back from vacation, started with like 1.3. Now I'm at 1.7, and that's pretty much it. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I started with 1.43. And so once this hits 5 or 6, I will withdraw, start over, and that's pretty much it. Minute. It's crossed over, coming down. I'm hoping she comes back down again, so we can get another trigger. Look, we had a red X pop up on the 1 minute here. See if she comes down. Pull the trigger. Say something again.
Yo.
I think it should be good. How's the music volume?
Music's fine. I was hearing you fine.
Yes, Ibrahim. I was the first person to discover and use Bybit. I brought Bybit to YouTube. They flew me out to Shanghai, did an interview with them, interviewed them. All the YouTubers you see in Bybit is because of me. That is no lie. It is only the truth. Bybit listened. What I told Bybit, I've consulted with four leverage exchanges. Of those 4, Bybit is where like they listened the most, were willing, and they, all the people wanted was BitMEX with no overloading and no bot fee targeting BS. And that's basically what they gave us. And here we are. I gotta make sure I tell my Signal people that I exited, actually.
What's up, stream? How you guys doing? It's Flopping Groper.
Again, I'll repeat, more often than not, you will make way much more money exiting rather than holding and hoping for the big move. And if you want to hold for the big move, you have 2 accounts. I have like 4 or 5 accounts I trade on. I have one right now that has been in a long for quite some time. It is underwater. The average entry is 10,900. It is low ass leverage. And I think I got a shot for it to come back up, given the situation, the environment that we're in. So I'm holding that one, but I'm not going to just let that stop me from trading. I'm not going to be out of the game because I only have 1 account. So while that's sitting there chilling, I'm trading on my other accounts.
big pimpin' mindset. I kind of saw like a slightly bullish sign. There's like hidden divergence on the 4 hour. You have like a higher low, but there's lower momentum.
You know, we have a lower high, a higher low, which just indicates that we're going to have a lower high, and then a higher low, and then a lower high, and then a higher low, and just continue this little triangle. All these other plebs are talking about Bitcoin to 500K. They say I'm the crazy one. They say I'm crazy.
There were a lot of just random ass Bitcoin to 100K, Bitcoin to 200K.
There's been a lot lately. Just Bitcoin goes up, it's Bitcoin to 1 million. It could be fine. Like, come on, it gets old. It's so old. I'm thinking we're gonna be.
Case, yeah.
I'm thinking, folks, we're gonna be launching a podcast soon with me and Flopping Groper. We're gonna have a studio, and we're gonna be doing an actual podcast like twice a week or once a week, where we talk about the same shit everybody else does, but actually give the opinions what you really want to hear. We exited our long, took the profit. Again, if you're just joining us, what we do, at least what I do, is I start off with 1 or 2 Bitcoin, turn it to 5 or 6, withdraw all the profit, start over. Just got back from vacation, started with 1.4, we're on our way. Market Cipher indicating a top right here. We exited, price went down. Again, Market Cipher doesn't always know exactly where the price is going to be at, but it knows if it's going to go up or down. No matter what any hater says, no matter if they say whatever they say about me, at the end of the day, proof's in the pudding. They can see the logs. We have damn near 800 members that follow my trade since December. 500 or 600 with Market Cipher now. Sid had the most amazing time at the beach. Sniffed a bunch of butt. He shows most handsome dog in the whole beach, turning heads all the time, groups of people going nuts. Even in this
best dog.
Yep. Even in this downwards market, still banging longs off the 5 minute. Boom. Boom. Right here. Bang. Exited, bang. You can exit right here, bang. This was all meat right here, all meat. And then boom, entered right here, boom. Exited right here, meat. The goal is to not get rich in one trade, but to grow your assets one little trade at a time. And once in a while, you hit a home run. Once in a while, you get a grand slam. Keep an eye out for you. Don't just tunnel vision on one indicator. You gotta look at everything. The X's, the dots, other time frames, the transaction flows, your RSIs. This is a stochastic RSI and a normal RSI smoothed into one line each from 0 to 100. You take the whole package. I went to the beach for vacation. Bought some art. Read some comments. The war in the Ivan on Tech comments section.
I mean, those European tech guys, they're not going to understand you, bro. I mean, it's a different culture, you know.
We got more, you know, here's the thing. It's actually most of them did. The majority, the haters are the minority. We've got over twice the amount of likes as dislikes. The truth, just the minority, the haters are the loudest. And that's what we have to realize.
Word.
Most people understand and get it and see through the BS. Joe Rogan, there's this, Princeton did this whole study on haters in YouTube comments, and they're all they're messed up. And you know, we all do it once in a while. I actually almost thought about apologizing for a few hater comments I've put long ago on like 2 YouTubers. But the people that do it all day, every video, on all the channels, like the stalkers, man, I don't know.
You gotta focus on things you like, things that you're passionate about, not things you fucking hate. It's weird.
So again, if you're just joining us, we took our profit on the long. Made a quick little 4K, nothing to really brag about. But when you have, you know, I'm not going to say all 750 of our people follow the trade, but generally there's about 1/3 of our trade group that's on at a time. We have people all over the world. So if you think people are on in like maybe 8-hour increments, you know, we had 200, even 100 people, 200 people just, you know, they're making trades. Our group has made millions of dollars. We have the #1 BitMEX ranked trader, the #1 guy in our group. No one, you tell me, proof ain't in the pudding.
We're insular as fuck, you know. Like, people come in and they see we log in every day, and we're the real deal. So it's whatever, bro.
I hate this song. I don't like this song. Oh man, both our channels are a little whack right now. Our music channels are a little whack. Trying to give this one a shot. I'm trying to give this one a shot. I can't do this.
Can you do it?
No, I can't.
Can you do it?
Oh god, this song's terrible. Man, these radio stations. You know what? We're going back.
It's a big pimpin', dude. We gotta go, what was it, Memphis Radio?
This one, no, we can't do that. We're going back to the stream might get suspended for Pete's sake here. Hang on. Now, if the stream gets cut off, don't worry, I'll be back. We might have, sometimes we can have this on for an hour, sometimes a minute. No, I don't want to shadow trade. I got my own stuff going on.
We know those 4-hour green dots are the real deal, so like I'm not even questioning it. I'm just kind of rolling with it.
Yeah, they definitely are. The question is it going to come back down and make another one, you know, make some snake eyes?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I exited at 10,300. Because there's a chance she'll come back down to 98, 99, and then go right back up.
You're right, man. We're in the knife catching phase still. Like, we haven't even had a green candle on the 4-hour.
There's plenty of room for confirmation. There's plenty of room for, even if it goes up to 10,400 or something, or 500, there's still room for to catch all this up to the high 12s, even mid 12s.
Yeah. I was thinking like 11.4 would be like just normal. Just looking at the volatility, it looks like it should be spiking up to at least like 11.
There are short scalps. I've been on, this is my first, I've been back from vacation for like 3 hours, 4 hours. But I will say this, when you are a leader of a trade group, people really flop and grope when you're shorting. And so it causes me and my leadership team a little more stress when we're in shorts. Not because of our own trades, but you people.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this higher low is confirmed until we get like a green candle on the Heikin Ashi on the 4-hour. But what I do like is that this low, if this is the low, it's a higher low, and then the momentum is a lower momentum, and that's called hidden divergence.
You guys can't make a decision just because of one thing. Cannot just be because of a green dot, just because of a higher low, just because of this. You got to take in the whole bread basket. Trust me, I would love nothing more than to long the farm and say yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay. But you know, we're doing. It's called trading responsibly. It's called being responsible. Yeah, I bet the market cipher discussion group was mad. That's why I tell everyone. That's why I shut it down. I've shut it down 3 times. Then I turn it back on, shut it down. I might have to shut it down again just so people get in line. Once in a while, I gotta set everyone in line. Too many people focusing on the 1 minute and green dots on the hour and smaller time frames, and they're so tunnel visioned. I'm like, come on, guys, stop being so tunnel visioned. Thanks, Ozzy.
Yeah, you got to be able to see when the tides are changing. Like if the 5-minute green dots aren't producing results, you got to disengage, like fall back to the hourly or something. And it's not about like putting your balance on a certain, I don't know. I have this rule where, I mean, I try to exit at my entry. If it starts dumping back on me, I try to get a nice oversold long entry. And if it comes back down to my entry, like I'm out. I stopped exposing my ass to the fucking hyenas. It's like starting a fire, bro. Like sometimes you try to start a fire and it doesn't start, but like once you get it going, it's like a huge flame. It's kind of like that. Trading is like the same.
The music choice is based off what you people actually like, the majority. This music gets the most, it's the most algorithm. Frustrated garage dude. I even bought some of his art. No, we had a good time. We went to the bar with him and his friend, and he was just like, "What? I just don't know what your intentions are. What do you want? Why? I was like, bro, we're just want to get a drink, bro. Fucking." The click is when I mute on and off my microphone. I know it, because if I do push to mute, I forget and it gets mixed and whatever. So you guys just got to deal with it. And I bought this expensive ass microphone that is messed up when it's shipped to me. It doesn't work. I hate it.
I know, man. I got a nice one too, and it just picks up my loud ass keyboard. I can't even type on stream.
For those of you that are just joining, we exited our long, we took the profit. Seeing if this puppy comes back down. Look, we're on the 3 minute. Now we're on the 3 minute. We have a little opportunity. Look, even the 3 minute technically was 270 seconds. We'll see. We'll see if this plays out. Just the chances are, in my opinion, if history repeats itself, we're still gonna dance. We're just gonna dance. But our entry was 10-1-3-1. That was the signal. I'm probably gonna kick myself in the ass for exiting, to be honest with you. But as a leader, if I tell people that, hey, this is a good exit, but I'm not exiting myself, they won't do it. So I have to make sure, because there's people that are trading with money that they really need. Everything's in the description, Jackson.
Dude, I haven't owned altcoins. Like, I haven't even fucked with them, but just being real with you, bro, I should have been shorting altcoins.
Oh, man. If we've even been talking about how this shitcoin apocalypse, there is not going to be any shitcoin pump. I don't know what these people are talking about. No one wants to go back into shitcoins. They've already been burnt. Bitcoin or bust. That's it. And it's playing out. ETH, man, wow. I went on vacation, it was 300, came back, it was 2.
Yeah. I know, man, like that short was crazy. Dude, and we own shittokens.com. It's actually now, the time is nigh.
The only lines we're doing is on these trade lines, man. Get the hell out of here, man. I wish I liked cocaine. I don't get how people, it's like, why would you want to give yourself a heart attack? Like, oh, this is great. It's hard to breathe.
How do you sit on your ass, stare at the computer on cocaine? That's fucked up.
I don't know. It's and like, I don't want to say too much or admit anything, but once when I was younger, years and years and years ago, if I had a dream once I did that stuff, and I turned into a mute. Didn't give me any energy, just gave me a heart attack, and I didn't want to say anything. Now this is you people down here. This is you people.
I need a drink, man.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I like whiskey. That's my thing. Maker's Mark, Bullet. I drink whiskey and iced tea.
Got some Buffalo Trace.
I have traded on whiskey before, don't get me wrong. We have a pretty decent track record on trading under the influence. Although I believe the last trade I made under the influence didn't. I think that actually ended up being a loss, from what I recall. I think I'm
feel
like
like
3
if
for
you have
4.
a plan, yeah, I mean, when you're trading, you should have a plan. So as long as you have like a plan that you're just executing, I feel like you're good. But if you're flopping and you're fucking drunk, that's terrible.
Jack Daniels, first off, is disgusting. The Tennessee honey whiskey is even worse. God, it's terrible. It's terrible. I can't drink sugar with my drinks anyways, but that shit, sugar is what gives you the hangover. Like, I can drink 100 whiskeys and not have a hangover. If you mix it with a Coke or a Red Bull or some honey or cinnamon, you're screwed. It's disgusting. Jack Daniels is shit whiskey too. The only reason why people drink Jack Daniels is because of the brand. They go, Jack Daniels, man.
Jack
Daniels.
and Cokes.
Jack and Coke. Yeah. If they don't have tea, I'll just have a whiskey and water. Bourbon and water.
Oh, dude, bartenders don't. If you say whiskey tea, man, bartenders have no idea what the fuck
They
you're
have
talking
no
about.
idea. I'll even tell them to say short glass, no lemon, both combined. They bring me a tea and a whiskey, or they'll bring it to me with the lemon. It's crazy.
This guy likes his juniper.
How
Dan
much of
with
my
his juniper
bankroll
berries.
from my scalping account do I use on an average trade? I don't know, because I haven't calculated how much I actually crypto I own compared to the trades I make. It just I can't give you an answer. I don't know. What I do, I'll repeat it because I know there's some new people here. What I do with my accounts, all of them, is I start with 1 to 2 Bitcoin, and when it hits 5 or 6, I withdraw it, start over with 1 or 2 Bitcoin again. For example, on this account, just got back from vacation, it started with 1.43. Just made this one little trade, made 0.31 Bitcoin. Did you guys hear about that zoo lady a while back that she was smoking and drinking with an ape and ended up beating the crap out of her? 3 minute, we have a little divergence run here, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little dip maybe coming. Nothing really on the we'll see what happens. Overall, I believe that we are going up from here, though. I believe that most likely this support is going to hold. and we will continue in some form of fashion. The Moon Boys are short. They're saying 7K right. They're saying it's gonna keep going. Probably not.
Yeah, that's the thing is people are saying like, oh, 16K or 7K, but it's not going straight to 7K. It's gotta break through. It's gonna break through shit. It's gonna take time. We're gonna back test some shit. I mean, we're at the 10K psychological level right now. This is actually huge psychological support. Yeah, man, 6K was an important psychological level. I think we could eventually break 10K and go lower, you know. But I just think that this bounce, there's a bounce here. That's all I was trying to say. BTC, don't be screaming BTC pumping yet, dude. It's, you have printing bias right now. It very well could be. It very well could. But just let it go up like just a few. Just let it go up a little more. Look at it peeking green. Actually, it's peeking its head out of the sheets.
For Pete's sake, I've been on mute. This is why I don't use the stupid push to mute. I've been sitting here saying all... Oh, man. I've been on mute for so long, and I've been saying all this stuff.
No, he's been talking, right?
No, you've been able to hear me. Because I didn't mute Discord, I muted the stream thing. So you've been able to hear me.
That's so funny. I hope it's not just like me responding to you and nothing else.
I've been answering all these questions. I've answered like 20 questions in the chat.
Yeah, he has. He's been talking to all you guys. It's one of those man behind the curtain moments.
Gosh. Now I'm in a meditative mute. Now I'm just like...
Look at him. He's a mute.
I'm shot.
Look at him.
Shot.
Anyway,
wasn't saying
Discord
anything.
links in the description.
We weren't ignoring you, man. We weren't ignoring you. It might be the whiskey.
I haven't had anything to drink. I'm sober as a bee right now. Long story short, for those of you that are just joining, we exited our loan because I believe chances are that we're still gonna dance a little bit. We can still dance at least one more time before wiggling back up.
Some guy asked about leverage and position size. I mean, we have rules like you. It's not necessarily about what leverage you use. It's your risk to the downside. You know, like you can set a stop. If you're in profit, you can set a stop above your entry, and it technically doesn't matter what your leverage is.
We are at a really good point where you can, I mean, we're right out of support, and so if it breaks down, you know, you can, like I said, big reward, small risk. That's where we're at right now, which is where a trade environment, you know, that you want to be in. You can take the risk, big reward, little loss.
Just don't get caught babying a losing trade. You want to baby a winning trade, not a losing trade. You know, because of these volatile swings, man, anything over 10x is pretty psychotic. But if you have a strong indication, if your trade's in the green, you could take advantage of that positive risk scenario and you know, add a little more contracts or whatever, or up the leverage or whatever. But it's about your exposure to the downside. It's like when the hyenas are chasing a zebra. It's like if the zebra shows his back, even for a second, they start like gnawing on his hind legs and shit. Like if you expose your weaknesses, they will take it. They as in the bots. And anyone who's better at trading than you. It really isn't math, it's more mental.
Definitely.
Because I don't really like feel like I'm doing math when I'm trading.
Yeah.
I feel like
math-
I'm just looking at people's psychological responses. Like if everyone in the general chat or whale crew is like freaking the fuck out, what I'm reading is like uncertainty, chaos, indecision. And when the market's doing that, that's like it's a period of high risk and high opportunity.
It's like we'll see if she comes down and regurgitates. There we go. She's coming down for a little regurgitation. Here we go.
Yeah, you really got to be self-aware. Like if you're not a self-aware person, the market like sorts you out real quick. It makes you a better person, in my opinion, because you gotta be aware of when you're flopping, or else you start like your money's on the line, you know.
Standard candles are so ugly. Heikin Ashi's so much better.
One thing I noticed, bro, is the standard candles give indications sooner, but the Heikin Ashi has
Bullish
a little
ones,
bit
they
of lag
do.
to it. Little bit of lag to it, but the Heikin Ashi is way more reliable and
Accurate.
way more visually pleasing.
Yeah, like if I'm flopping and groping and hoping for like a moon boy for a long, you can go to the regular candles if you're flopping and groping to give yourself some hope. Not recommending it, I'm just saying that's what some do.
Some people like do their trend lines with regular candles and then switch to Heikin Ashi. Like it's both good, but the Heikin Ashi really lets you visually see what the trend is doing, and the trend is your friend until the end. So as long as you're capping your losses, in theory, Heikin Ashi should be better than regular candles. But the formations aren't necessarily the same. They look a little different. So if you're adept at regular candle formations and not Heikin Ashi, then you still kind of want to swap between them until you're really comfortable with Heikin Ashi.
I bet you this comes back down into the channel, and we are repeating the same pattern that I even mentioned on the Ivan stream, where we're in a little channel, we break up, we come back down. It could be right here, it could come down here. Bet you we come back down and I'm able to get back in the 10,100s again. Watch. It's lining up. Even though we're just on the 3 minute, you know, we're taking it with a pinch of salt. Technically, the higher time frames are actually on our side right now, which they still would be if we went down $100. So I'm looking to get in, 10,200, 10,130, something like that, just like where we entered in before. I'm banking on this repeating itself. Well, on the 15, we have a little bullish indication with a green dot on market cipher A. Money flows coming up here. We do have a push here, so money flow could be coming up. VWAP's curving here a little bit. Nothing screaming at me right now as of the current moment. It's in like a kind of a chill neutral zone, but it is slightly bullish. Yeah, my guess is, again, we break down right now in this channel. What do these look like right here? A couple Madonnas.
Dude, the video, I'm gonna keep the videos coming, man. I've been thinking, like, what other kind of tutorial? You guys like my tutorials? Like, I did TradingView, I did Bybit.
Of course, this indicator works on everything. It works on stocks. Let's see what happened with ETH.
You guys gotta watch my market cipher. I have a market cipher like PowerPoint presentation.
Beautiful. Look at this. You have your anchor waves up here. Boom. You have a short right here, but this is the big one. Bang. Right here, you had plenty of time. Market cipher gave you. We'll even say you waited for confirmation. Let's say you waited for confirmation. Right here, you had 1, 2, 3, 4 times 6. You had 24 hours to get in on this Ethereum short. See ya. Wish I wasn't on vacation. Damn. Damn.
What was I thinking, bro? I needed to, like, buy some fucking ETH and get in on that.
I'm tunnel visioned on Bitcoin. I was tunnel visioned on that ass on vacation with girls. Cost me 30%. Damn, that sucks. 30% profit I could have taken.
I
Plus
moved
leverage,
a few-
10x, I'd have been 300% gain.
I know,
plus 10x
dude. I
leverage.
know.
Shit.
Ridiculous. I mean, I moved over a few grand into my account, but like it's weird. Like I needed to push the refresh button. I didn't see it for like a week or some shit. So I was like, where the fuck's my money? I should have just bought some ETH with it and shorted.
Would you look at? I'm telling you, this pattern's gonna play out. I'm telling you, you guys are seeing it real time. It's gonna happen. It's gonna break back down. We'll be able to get back in.
Dude. I know. I'm excited, man, because the 4-hour green dots are so good. So good. I mean, the daily green dots are ridiculous.
I'm gonna keep this drawing here and see how close it gets. You know how it is with our prophecy and crayons. For those of you that are new, when I draw something on a chart just off a whim, it comes true many a time.
Yeah, that hater, he was like, give me a trade right now, and he was like 100x short, bitch, and like it actually happened.
Yep.
Like his knee-jerk reactions are like the most correct.
Yeah, when I shoot from the hip, the aim is true.
Yeah, dude, that's why people are so like divided on your personality, bro. Because you shoot from the hip. We're like, why do you shoot from the hip? Why are you shooting from the hip? And it's like, dude, like you have to be experimental, chaotic. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get my brother because ever since we were little, you know, I try to. He's my older brother, so I'm trying to dethrone him on the chair. And instead of fighting me, he like flops off the chair and makes a big scene and makes it all about him. So he's the center of attention and he wins and I win. He's always been like that. Like his mind is chaotic. He never does what you expect he's gonna do.
You know, in order to be a leader or a king, you have to be able to go to the next level. Whether you're a president or you're El Chapo. They're always going to say the leaders are the craziest ones, but that's how you got to beat. They're the ones with the following.
Yeah.
They got the following.
You need a few Sigmas around you, though. You need a good entourage of henchmen.
Yep.
You know,
definitely
I feel like
need help. Can't do it alone.
I like being your hand of the king. I think about like, should I do my own flop and groper thing? But it's a little addicting.
You can.
It's a little addicting.
You can. You do. You have your own channel. You have your own stuff going on.
Yeah, man, I got my army of affiliates. I should just be like, if you follow my affiliates, you get my TA or some shit.
I can draw a gun on this time. There's, look, right here. Pew. Marked right here. Boom. If you entered right here, see ya. Telling you, it's the real deal, folks. You think these we took Keith Waring, YouTuber, look it up. In less than 3 weeks in my trade group off my calls, he took 0.2 Bitcoin, 0.2, and turned it into 5 whole Bitcoins. He was going to do a 30-day challenge, said his goal was 5 Bitcoin, didn't think he was going to hit it. He had to end the challenge early because he hit his 5 Bitcoin and said, I'm calling it, I'm taking my money. Proof is out there. It's all on YouTube. Go see for yourselves.
I want to see what this Mitchell guy in the comments looks like. He's probably a fucking e-whore. Probably a fucking FELTs.
You reckon 6250 is expected bottom? It's already there. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to put I don't know.
Look at the price of Bitcoin. It was at 6,000. Wow. This was in May. The price of Bitcoin was like in the 6,000s. Man. He 25x'd his account in 3 weeks. Look, Bitcoin coming down. Look, it's happening, folks. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Showing you. I can show you better than I can tell you. My YouTube channel is Crypto Face. I am not predetermining. I'm going to see what happens. My guess is we probably buy back in somewhere here. But I'm not going to say I'm buying in right here no matter what. But if this data, if the indicators show me that it's going to keep going down. So targets are so overrated. You got to, like... You know what the issue is? They say 90% lose because 90% listen to 90%. And people are, oh, targets. Like setting, you can have guesses. Like I'm guessing, I'm assuming it's going to come back somewhere around here, but it could do something completely different. And so I'm not going to set something. Look, here she comes, baby. I'm assuming that it's going to repeat this pattern that it's been repeating. My assumption may be correct. Looks like it's going our way so far. So we're gonna chill here. We're keeping this drawing here and seeing how accurate it ends up. It's sad how many people are brainwashed with these fundamental ideas that are technically flawed, and common sense debunks so many. Common sense debunks the fact that you would have a preset target no matter what happens. Is that not common sense? Is it not more sensible to see what the data shows you at that time?
Go trade Forex, bro.
Cipher works on anything. Let's look at Lyft, by the way. I haven't looked at that since for a little while. What's Lyft doing? Pretty sure we said this was, let's take a look, see here. Pretty, Lyft, looking like a see, good little long. And I'm telling you, once you go from trading crypto, if you go to stocks or Forex with the Euro pimply weebs, man, you will just run amok. Just murder everybody. You'll take everyone's money, murder it, and enrich your life and those around you. folks, the proof is right in front of you. We are literally, most likely, repeating the pattern. I drew it out here for you. Told you, gave you the reasons, backed by statistical data and patterns. Exactly what I said on the Ivan video. Telling you, folks. Telling you.
What's up, Leewa?
I just like trading Lyft as a shit stock. I've made a lot of money shorting it since like the third day it was out. And I like showing it because if Market Cipher can peg such a shit stock, it can do anything. Anything at all. I want to find the video where Keith shows it's a little bit back. Let's see.
Yeah, bro, we have video explanations and stuff.
Here into my Bybit.
You guys join the Discord. There's a services section with a step-by-step process on how to get it.
Hang on,
Has sent out. If you don't know who he is, by the way, I've linked below his YouTube channel. See here into my Bybit account, and I have been following signals from CryptoFace. Now, CryptoFace has sent out. If you don't know who he is, by the way, I've linked below his YouTube channel. Okay, he's got a few thousand subscribers, 12,000 subscribers. Okay, he's a bit of a weird one, you know. When you first come across him, I didn't know how to make him out, but the guy is he's just spot on. Every single call that he has made, I have made money from. Now, he hasn't put out any calls for the last couple of hours. Well, actually, since quite a while ago, actually. But it hasn't stopped me from profiting massively. Check this out. So let me just show you. This is my my Bybit account. You can see here, I actually rode. This wasn't his signal. This last one. This was me riding this.
Nah, bro, you have to get under our affiliates. You gotta give us a Bybit UID.
It depends on who you're under, Robert. If you're under who'd you sign up under on Bybit? Because some of these YouTubers are under me. I let it slide. Like Keith Waring. If you're under Keith Waring, I let it slide. If you're under Crypto Zombie, I let it slide. Anybody else, make another account. You shouldn't have only one trading account anyway. It's like a necessity. You cannot just have one trading account. You have to have at least two, or else your own greed will trap you because you'll want to stay in a trade to get the big move, but you want to get out in a smaller move, and you end up mixing your time frames. When you have multiple accounts, you can focus much easier. Cheers to you, Robert. Cheers. I'm kind of assuming a lot of times it'll come down to like the top. Like this is a good support, always like the very top of the channel. Going into it's normally a good place where it can bounce off of. So 10,200 would be an assumptive target for me. Yeah, we were in a long earlier. We exited the long. And now it's coming back down, and we're seeing to get a good re-entry here. Hell, I might actually, we'll see here. We'll see what we come up with here. for example, if this 3 minute like pinches off and comes up, she could just keep on going from here. But as we look at a higher time frame like the 15, the 15's cutting in right now. Not saying there's no anchor behind it. There doesn't necessarily have to be, but this might just be like a small little thing. 10,050. Keep on coming, baby. Keep on coming, baby. Don't speak, Jesus. You spoke a little soon, Jesus Eduardo. Jesus Eduardo. You might be wrong, buddy. Dare you attack my scribbles? But again, oh, I erased my the idea is we are looking to long this because our chance of gain, the reward and risk is big to small. Big, small.
I agree, man. The emotions are key. It's like, I mean, Market Cipher takes care of the technicals, but if you can't nail down the risk management, emotional aspect, that's like half the battle, for sure.
Yes, of course, we've had growth. You know, it's been 1-2 days. Today we gained like 600 subscribers. Even though there's a bunch of hate in the comments, the majority liked it. There's more likes. There's more. I'm getting personal messages. Like the haters typically are louder. Adults will take the information, go on with their lives, and they're just about the money. Like I am. We're about the money.
You should be nicer. You should be nicer.
Go to a real trade floor. Let me know how many, how people. The point must get through.
It's hard not to be super low agreeableness in this fucking space. There's too many people like saying stupid shit. We've just gotten really low agreeableness, guys. I'm like, we're sorry, we're mean.
It's not even me. It's just man. If you guys should put yourselves in our shoes for one day and see how much messages and bullshit you have to sift through, and how people pluck. It's funny how like haters ignore even like bigger people, more popular YouTubers. They funnel out all of the profits people make every single day, and like they'll hear one negative thing or pick one thing and like roll with that, and it's like, what, man, what, like, what are you talking about? It's crazy. They don't look at the numbers. Oh, Jose Eduardo was right. Oh, it went up again. Oh, Jose Eduardo. Just look at the YouTube chat right now. You can't even, like, people flop and grope so hard on lower time frames. If I enter a trade and say, yo, I'm entering a trade I'm planning on, I think it's going to go up over the next 5 days. Whatever happens the next 30 minutes, people are like, see, you were wrong. See, it's going down. See, it's crazy. Crazy.
It's like you guys are trying to screw people up and screw people's emotions. It's really weird. It's really weird behavior that you would. I don't know. It's just such a tough environment already. Like, why are you spreading that energy around? It's terrible.
It's sad. That's why we pluck people Like what? I've had to ban maybe 8 people since day one. We have about 800 members. 1 out of 100 people I ended up basically having to ban from the whale group for being terrible, terrible, terrible. And like, you know, they go around spreading, and it's like, man, it's a sensitive thing. We have people with real life situations. And so, and if you're going to joggle things up, there's a million other groups and chat troll rooms you can go to, not in my house. Way to go, bro. Good job. Thanks, Salumain Abdul Salam. Appreciate it. Thanks, Kieran McKay. I appreciate that. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you could see through the Musk.
Elon Musk. Yo, Riverside, if you join our Discord, just go to that services tab in there.
For sure, bro. I hear you. I hear you, Steve. Now the 3 minutes, showing a little good little 3-minute action here. 5 minutes in the neutral zone. Did it curve here? Is it curving right here? It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. 5 minutes showing like a little curve. We'll see what happens here. Hell, Eduardo's clenching his butt cheeks. He might be right. Eduardo.
I took that Eduardo signal, bro.
You're long.
I'm back in off that Eduardo signal.
I might. I'll throw 100. Screw it. I put in 100. I'll put the signal out.
Sometimes people come to you. Sometimes God wants people to come in your life. I think that's what Eduardo is.
Eduardo wasn't a super dick, but he was close. He was just being a little dick.
He wasn't no Brian Lee, that's for sure.
All right, I entered at 275. She curved up a little. It's the 1 minute show. She's open. Let's go to the larger time frame. 15 evened out. That's good. I mean, again, remember, folks, we're looking for this baby. If we are all on the same side, 4 hour. This. I don't know, the only reason, again, I exited, to be clear, is because there is a chance that we can just come back down and form snake eyes. But the 4 hour green dot's a very bullish signal. And so the Moon Boys are calling for 9, 7, 8, 6K or whatever it is for this just to break down. I don't think so. I don't think we're done with this triangle yet. We might take a big dump when this triangle is done. Absolutely. This could play out and then we take a huge dump. Low leverage.
Anything over like 7x leverage with no stop is like pretty risky. The swings are bigger last few weeks, guys. Like I hope you guys have reduced your leverage. The way up was cool. We were doing like 15, 25x. But you gotta see when the conditions are changing. I mean, the swings visibly got huge. At that point, I'm like, damn, I gotta half my leverage.
Checking it. I don't see you, Jacker. Oh wait, that's your Discord. Hang on, let me pull up your Discord here. Last Friday. Let's see. Oh, Eduardo, it's not looking good, Eduardo. It's not looking good for you, Eduardo. Oh, I don't see you in here, Mr. Jacker. Let's review this stuff here. Oh, you kind of had a complicated thing, didn't you? All right, I'm putting you in right now, bro. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry for your pain. I'm gonna put you in the betting crew. For your patience. You'll have access to Market Cipher at approximately 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Shit, bro. I had a tight stop, but I feel like just kind of deleveraging and like.
The entry was 10,131. We exited around 10,300. And we are waiting for this to come down a little bit. We just entered Eduardo, the first part of our entry, Eduardo. And we got more ready to go to fire off if what happens, I believe what will happen. What did I do to my pattern drawing here? This is wrong. This is messed up. I messed it up, didn't I?
Damn, bro. If this comes up, I squeaked out of that. My stop was like right there.
No, it's coming back up, Eduardo. It's coming back up. Oh man, my drawing's messed up. Damn it. Oh man. Oh wait, that's the 5 minute. Oh.
That happens to me when I'm on stream too, dude. Like there's so many things going on. It's hard to like lose track of the fucking charts.
You don't have to pay me from Coinbase. It's the price. Yeah, actually, never mind. It's, yeah, 7.1. Why did I, wait a second. Hang on. 0.1 BTC Coinbase price. That doesn't make sense. I just realized that. Because what the fuck?
Funnel them to the, it used to be a USD. I think
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. I gotta get rid of that. It used to be based off a US dollar value. And so, the answer is yes. But I think Binance is weird when it comes to transaction ID numbers. You gotta like send me proof that it's completed and yeah. I should freeze frame this and put it in the thumbnail that he turned 0.2 into bam and have this picture with him holding up the 5. I'm gonna screen capture this.
I'm seeing that diversion, Eduardo, on the 1 minute particularly. I mean, I know 1 minute's a flopper, that's flop territory, but I do see the momentum, like short time frame, getting weaker. Nice. Yo, biohacker. It's a 4-hour green dot, man. It's a good time
We're back in the green, Eduardo.
Good time to get in, man. This is one of our like Haley's Comet indications, the 4-hour green dot. It comes like every few weeks or whatever.
Yeah, these 4-hour green dots, they do not happen often, and they have a very high success rate.
And then, so once you see it, it's like, let's try to justify this green dot, you know?
Yep.
Like, what are we, okay, so we're at the 10K psychological level. We're at like the neckline of what would be like a double peak if the bears got their way. You know, I mean, I don't know, there's just like, there's a couple other things
Bottom
that are...
of the pattern, you know, the most likely triangle pattern.
I think, I mean, personally for me, I'm looking for a leg up and then a leg down. I think the correction is going to be a little more, it's gonna put up a fight. But my parabola was broken. If you guys follow my stream, I had this pegged in a bullish parabola that was projected all the way up to 20K or even 30K, depending on how I drew it. But that parabola was breached last night, so I do have like an overall less bullish, more bearish perspective, but I also am seeing this 4-hour green dot, so, and I'm trying to justify this bull leg up.
When you can't sleep at night, it's just because you are awake with someone else dreaming.
I just totally spaced out and was daydreaming.
Good, man. I think we had it covered. I think we're doing all right.
All right, Eduardo, the 3 minutes, your best friend right now. Look at this tiny little hitch. Hey, it counts. Counts. Let's see this puppy rocket up. Tried shooting down, it got pushed back up.
When you can't sleep at night, it's just because you are awake in someone else dreaming. The legend says,
6,000.
Yeah, the 1 minute, so like
85.
psychotic. Like I saw bullish divergence, and then now I see bearish, 2 little humps, bearish divergence.
Dollars, 20,900.
Here we go. Check this out.
Bit of crowd intelligence here. Do you think it's going to happen? Do you think nothing's going to happen? If, you know, depending on... Let me know in the comments below. It'd be great. So, moving on to my challenge with Crypto Fate is going quite well. Now, I did actually have a few... I had a couple of cheeky trades whilst I was away, and I did quite well. I just closed a really good trade. So, it was a long that went out at 7,600. I just closed it at 7,940. It's just gone down again a little bit here. But yeah, I closed it out. My profit now, by the way, can I just show you? I'm up to 2.63 Bitcoins. That's $20,000. $20,930, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you can see here my total profit now over 12 days is 2.4 Bitcoins. That's the profit. I'm up to 2.6, and my daily is 0.2 Bitcoins. So I'm making around about $1,600 a day. It's an absolutely incredible feeling. And I tell you what, you know, you might not like Crypto Face, but this guy, he just has great advice. He even told me to put sunscreen on my head, and I didn't listen. But
I also told you that we are most likely repeating this pattern that we mentioned in the Ivan on Tech video. Plus, we have the data. Eduardo, it looks like CF is inching closer and closer to being the Eduardo CF Smackdown.
Going nuts. It's like fanning out wider. Higher, lower lows and higher highs.
This actually could be, this could dump down actually kind of quick and hard last time we see it. Once it starts to curve, the big one's coming. Big one might be coming. We're at a top on the 15 minutes, kind of playing out. Time will tell. Time will tell.
That head and shoulders on the small time frames.
We're gonna change the title of this stream to the CF Eduardo Smackdown.
Oh, Eduardo's had enough, man. You know, he's already losing his I mean, he might be losing his trade here. He's done nothing wrong.
You know, it's a friendly Smackdown. Here we go. Down to 218, 215. Tried to tell you folks. I tried to tell you.
I mean, it is following the squiggles.
She's coming
Jesus
right
Christ.
down, baby. She's coming
Jesus
right
Christ.
down, baby.
How does he do it? It's down the squiggle.
I tell you guys how I do it. I mean, I'm telling you, it's not like there's any secrets. Look, look, there she goes. I told you the big one is coming. The big one is coming. It is here. It is here. It is now. It is here. It is now.
It takes a psycho, folks. It takes a psycho.
I am no psycho.
Look at him. You people are psycho.
Yeah, they're the psychos. Telling you folks, this is exactly it's easier in the fact that it repeats the same patterns that it recently has repeated on all time frames. It picks 2 to 4 patterns and repeats them. And
Shit
when you
looks
have
good.
the stats and the pattern, you got the most common probability.
Dude, am I watching the Ivan stream right now? This looks exactly like the Ivan stream TA you were doing.
Yep. It's the same pattern I show it on the Ivan stream. I said, this is a pattern. Forms the channel, breaks out, comes back down. La-di-da. Yippee-ki-yay. And these bitches, this one bitch is like, these are fake comments. You paid for bots to comment. I'm like, no, I didn't, dude. He goes,
That's
they're
what
fake.
you wish. You
I
wish
said,
that was
I just commented. I said, I tell you what, bitch. Here, I'm gonna actually show everyone. I'm gonna show everyone. Let's see here. Let's actually put this bitch on blast. This guy over here on this side. Oh, so I'm pretty sure the accounts talking him up in your comments feed are fake. He's using you, dude. I said, no, not at all. This douche is like, they are fake. I said, okay, why don't you put up money on that statement like a real man if you're so confident. Stop being a troll and be a real man. Tell you what, you prove these comments supporting me are fake, and I'll give you $10,000 cash. I'll send you 10,000 cash, bitch. And if I prove they are real, you can give me 2,000, right? 1 to 5 odds. Deal? Let's see what this bitch says. Feel free to go there and let this bitch know that you're real.
Yeah, man, YouTube's a rabbit hole. Oh God,
You know,
what have we done?
I'm telling you, I'll tell you, bro. I mean, if you're confident, if they're fake, then, you know, unless the only thing some nerd could do is then go, I'm gonna go pay for bot comments and see it's fucking
God, ew.
losers, man. I can't believe it. Thank you, Juppy King.
What's fucked up is people do pay for bot comments. That's a fucking thing. I hate that. I hate that. Like, I have to share my space in this public space of the internet with like robots impersonating humans. I hate this shit.
And like when YouTube did its cleanse, like all these, there's so many I could mention. Like so many of the ICO Schiller YouTubers, they all lost, like some of them lost over half of their YouTube subscribers. Like, oh, I don't know what happened. Someone botted my channel. I'm like, nah, bro, you paid for subs. You know what you did. And many of these YouTubers act so innocent. So innocent. Don't hate me because I speak the ugly truth. But in this case, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
This is looking beautiful, man.
I answer to no, man. I don't need to pretend to be anything or need to lie or wear the mask I wear is I don't need to wear a mask like you people do. I wear masks to tell the truth of you assholes. Not the majority. The majority of you guys are awesome. And I'm very blessed to do this and to share with you guys. And I hope you all learn and better your lives. And we have fun with these haters. You know, we got to have fun with them. What's up, Batman? We got to have fun with them. But it's sad. What bothers me is not them themselves. It's the fact that they can possibly be influencing innocent people that could gain. And instead, it's like, man, it sucks that they are infecting innocent people. That's how I view it. I don't care that whatever that guy's name, Johnny X or whatever, is a douche. Screw that guy. But it's the 3 or 4 people that might be affected and hop on the train. That is what is sad. That's what bothers me. That's what I told Blockchain for what is best when I met him in person last night. I was like, man, thank you. I hope you're doing well too, Batman. I was like, man, I don't care about these guys that are hating in the comments. What I care about is the innocent people that are swayed.
Hey, we got a 1 minute dot right on the top of your channel. But 5 minute looks like possibly more dumps. We need to clip on the 5 minutes still.
I would not be surprised if she comes back down to 10,100. Thank you, Varmint.
You know what sucks is like when the prediction is right. Look when all the love, you know, the chat is love, and then when things are sideways or uncertain, it's like only haters in the chat, and it's tough. You know, it's tough to hold your position when things are uncertain. You know, it takes fucking balls of steel, man.
Yeah, it does. It takes patience. That's why the best thing you can do is play some video games or something. You know, you keep one eye on, but or else you end up getting Eduardo'd.
Yeah, it's a metaphor. It's not. We're not
attacking
you out,
Eduardo. A nice show. We're showing what we're doing live. Gave you the pattern, gave you the stats. It's up to you to clap. And you know, this pattern in the beginning, a month ago or 3 weeks ago when it first formed, it would come down, bounce around, and then go straight up. But it started the first there was a time at like the top of 13K where bam, it went way down and then continued down, but it's still playing out a little bit. But like this is the for sure thing that it'll break out and then come back down. Where it goes down isn't as for sure anymore, whether it's here, here, or here. Supposed to be on Crypto Zombie next. Supposed to be this week, I believe. I'll be on Crypto Zombie's channel. Me and him are, he's my homie.
Seems like a really down-to-earth guy. I think that'll be like a breeze.
He's like a good family PG channel, and I like his channel. And he's really popular, dude. He has a big channel. Like, it's big.
Yeah. My guy Haroon, dude, if you're out there, Haroon, I think you're Arnold in Discord. Am I wrong? But just got him in the Market Cipher chat. Apologies, bro. Not that the Market Cipher chat is very effective right now with all these new people with Market Cipher. We gotta come up with an evil master plan with like permissions in the Market Cipher chat. Instead of just switching it off, we gotta gotta give some people. We need some people we can trust that know how to fucking read this thing.
Yeah, but like also noobs. Some people want to have questions, you need them answered, but it's like then it gets mixed up. It's
well, that's
really
we
difficult.
We got the support. We got the support tab. People need to be funneling people to the Market Cipher support if there are some stupid questions.
It really bothers me when people answer questions and like they're like they say it with such confidence, but it's wrong, and then like they get called out for it, and they're like, well, I know, I wasn't really sure, but I'm like, then why did you say it, man? If you weren't sure, why did you answer the question?
Yeah, you guys aren't like making videos, or you don't have affiliates. Like, you really have no like incentive to be sharing ideas. I mean, it's fun to share
unless
ideas.
you're proven in the profit logs for like a good amount of money. Like if don't listen to anyone in the Market Cipher discussion unless you've seen their result, plain and simple.
Yeah, man. I mean, people want a sandbox. They want a marketplace of ideas. They want the best TA to. I get it, but this is our sandbox, not your guys' sandbox.
Even the darkest night will end, and the sun.
We're not little kids where you don't need attention for no reason. Like if you truly do know the answer to something, it's correct. Like, you know what? I don't know. Try to have common sense. That's what I believe. It's inside of you all.
No, we got it. We live for you guys, but I mean, we're trying to pump out. We're trying to create a path of least resistance. This. I mean, it sucks because when you're completely new to everything involved with crypto, it's like this whole. I mean, it's not. You can't even boil it down to a 5-step process.
Look at this pattern playing out to the T. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
The darkest night.
But yeah, a lot of people want you to bring them up from the ground up. They want you to educate them completely. Like, what is crypto? You know what I
Oh
mean?
man, I know.
Even the darkest night
I need something to drink. I'll be right back.
and the sun will rise.
I got my kitty cat. She's a loud bitch. It's not Sid, bro. It's my cat, bro. Oh, come on, you're good. She's purring, but she's crying. She's like, she's making me look bad. Mittens, you're making me look bad. She sits with me while I trade. She's like, I feel like a fucking evil mastermind stroking my fucking cat while I'm. It's great. I realized I said shits instead of sits. I have my headset on. Sometimes I like misspeak. She shits with me while I trade.
All right, I'm back here. Let's see if Well, now look at the 3-minute. Just had a little green dot on the 3-minute crossover. This could be the possible. It could be possible, folks. Eduardo. Mittens.
We got mittens. We got mittens on stream, bro. Eduardo's coming back with a vengeance. How about every time Mittens meows, we sprinkle?
Duarte, probably because you need a VPN for registration if you're on vacation in Singapore or the United States. Yes, you can make multiple accounts with Bybit. Mittens. Mittens.
Mittens.
Oh, mittens. 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 She's
really
talking to us, dude.
No, dude, I'm not doing anything. I'm just petting.
Mittens. Mittens.
It's because you're saying her name.
Oh, Mittens. You're such a pretty girl, Mittens. Are you a pretty girl, Mittens?
Oh, I let her go.
Oh,
She was,
Mittens.
you gotta let her go before she starts squirming, you know what I mean? I've been training her though, you know.
You want me to show more of these assist pattern that broke out in Kin? There's a million of them in any time frame like this one. Right there. It was in a little channel. We're just on the same time frame. Broke out of the channel, came back down, came back in. You could even say this one right here. Broke out, came down. Let's go to a different time frame and see what we can find. They're all over the place. They're everywhere. Where are we? It started like back here. It began. I don't know, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I'm gonna eat my ice cream sandwich. That's it. Are you happy to be home? I know, you had such a good time. Yeah, I know you did. I love you. You had such a good time. I saw Ivan said a little thing. He's like, the magical sauce indicator in his stream. He mentioned magic sauce in an indicator. It was he snuck in a little. The YouTube hater comments got to him a little bit. Here's your pudding though. Proof's in it.
I kind of like I don't know. I watch Moon Boy. He's so consistent, you know what I mean?
He's consistent in his own ways.
I just love how he's accepted his indiscipline. Like he does it like he's a and he throttles it. Yeah, he abuses it. I like it.
Why don't you go help him out then? Why don't you go join him? Be his brother.
I will. Maybe I will.
I did like how he pointed at the camera when Ivan first teased it. He's like, we got the Moon Boy. The Moon Boy's in the studio. And he looked like a little twig gremlin. And he went like... He
looked like the
pointed at
ShamWow guy.
the
He looked
camera.
like the ShamWow guy to me.
Yes! Yes, he looks like ShamWow guy mixed with fucking... There's a fucking elf. He looks like one of the elves in the movie, the old movie that was made out of clay with, man, what's that old Christmas movie called? Fuck. Rudolph, dude. The Rudolph reindeer movie.
Yeah, dude. I forget that elf's name, man.
Anyways, God bless him. He's doing his own thing. You know, apparently that's what the people want.
Yeah, people just want consistency.
They just want to be told lies.
They want order.
They just want to be
want to
told
feel-
Bitcoin's going to go to 100,000, apparently. That's what they want to hear. Bitcoin to 100,000, and they want to hear the same news bullshit that everyone else has to say about Trump tweets and backed and the same things. And so we are going to do our podcast. I'm going to build the studio. We're going to have a kick-ass background. We're going to have both our desks and a guest chair, and we're going to have the greatest podcast in crypto. You'll see. Give me time. You guys will see. We're going to start a new channel.
We're just like Bitcoin punching into new paradigms. We're parabolating in real life.
This is cool. It looks like she bounced off this really nicely. Sweet. Keep it coming, baby. Keep it coming. Lord of the Rings. That's a good one. Yes. That's another good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
Are we talking about Ring Boy?
Moon Boy.
Oh, well, there's Ring Boy too. I never understand those videos.
I've only seen like one.
I like his consistency too, but it's like, how do you trade off the rings unless you start doing rings too? And I got Market Cipher, so.
I'd have the Moon Boy on. I'd bring the Moon Boy on the podcast. I don't think he'd want it. He probably wouldn't do it, but
we would hope he
we'd
makes
be
fun
nice.
of us too.
I'd be,
you know?
yeah. I'd be okay if he threw some jabs at me. It's like, hey Moon, do you remember when you copied my fucking patterns in February and March? I'm just kidding. I'm not throwing any jabs. Just kidding, folks. How long has he been YouTubing for?
But we got this succession of higher lows.
Heikin Ashi is like the built-in Elliott wave, Robert. Heikin Ashi is like your own, like that's how I view Heikin Ashi. It's like it gives you kind of like my own built-in. It does like what Elliott wave is supposed to do for you. That's how I feel about Heikin Ashi. Oh, now be nice. We don't want to. We already threw enough jabs at the moon boy. Let's. I had a friend that looked just like him, same body, similar type of face, and he ended up he started juicing, and he always sounded like this, and he is fucking jacked, and he still sounds like this, but he used to be the skinniest, smallest little twig pussy in high school, and now he's a huge still pussy, but he's just super jacked. And he was man, this kid was crying. This kid is dating this like girl that did adult industry things apparently without him knowing.
Whoa.
And then like he's still with her, and he's like, man, he like we were having this serious conversation about like how this, like we were just talking about women, whatever, and he's like, and this girl makes him cry. I was like, bro, so this was like 2 months into the year. It was like February this year. I was like, dude, how many times has this girl actually made you cry? He's like, man, like probably about 100. Like there's days where like I would cry like 3 times a day. Like I'm like, Jesus, dude, like I've cried over a girl like twice. Your ass has done it 100 times in 2 months.
Over the same bitch.
Over the same one. He does. You know, the moon puts the work in. He puts his work in. He's good at the video graphic stuff. And so
he's pimp slapping his hose, man.
I'm not trying to, like, the little jabs I'm throwing, they're not missiles, they're not nuke bombs. I don't hate him. Everyone else says shit about me, and so I can fire off my own little jabs too. Crown's cool. We've briefly spoken in like comments before, but nothing like lengthy. I don't know. He might. He the only reason why like someone wouldn't is because they worry about the haters in the YouTube, but that's it. So how are we feeling about this pattern, folks? Pretty cool, huh? Pops out, breaks down. All different time frames is what it is. We just want this big move. We want this big move. It's good to be back. The vacation, man, it was nice to take a vacation. Although it was tough because I was reading YouTube comments here and there, but I you know, whatever. It's we're at the point where it don't matter. Like the haters really don't. They don't matter. We have so much winning. We have people that have changed their lives so much, all in every single country of the world. Rich, poor, and in between. White, black, yellow, purple, straight, gay, bisexual. World peace. Man, Streets of Rage was the shit. I love Streets of Rage. Talk about one of the greatest soundtracks ever. Streets of Rage. Was it Streets of Rage 4 was my favorite? Or Streets of Rage 2? Streets of Rage 2. Talk about some jams. Hang on here. So here we go. Soundtrack. I remember that song. Ooh, the slower version. Here we go. Man, these Japanese Yuzo Koshiro, they were so far ahead of their time. Where's my favorite song? The elevator song. Expander. Oh, this shit was fire, man. We were ready to whoop some ass. Man, you give me... I'll take on the LTD Vortex, Tone Vase, do it all, do it all. This song was good too, the main theme song, super deep, good jazz. Song was deep.
So the Cipher Wizard
brings
is
a
the
tear
tag.
to my eye. Shit brings a tear to my eye. I'm just out here in this world dealing with these, you know what I'm saying? These times we just all out here in different lives trying to come together. We are the real revolution. We're the revolutionary. These people in the comments in the Ivan stream talking about, he's like, you call yourself a pioneer, a traitor. Says pioneer. I said, yeah, I am, motherfucker. You let me know who else has discovered this shit.
Tell us the fucking Bitcoin technicals.
Yeah, you tell me what you've discovered that's never been discovered
You
before.
got 10 years of price action. Give us your best shot.
You let me know when you have single mothers with her own daughter and 3 foster daughters that makes twice her fucking yearly salary in 2 months. You tell me. You tell me when you got South Africans calling you because they said, CF, we finally got out. We're out.
Show them the profit logs, bro.
You tell me. We can instead of the ending screen, we can just have profit log scrolling. 7,800 right there. 2 Bitcoin right there. That's 20K. 1,600 right there. 10 Bitcoin right here up 3,220%. 300%. You let me know when you have the #1 ranked BitMEX trader in the world, this planet Earth, not number one in Russia, not number one in Japan, not number one in USA, number one in the world. You let me know when you have 2 top 10 bit mechs. Man, you tell me. You tell me. And you have not 1 but 2 Teslamonials, real Teslas.
That's the sound of my brand new Tesla that I paid $50,000 for, driving itself, which was paid for by 2 months worth of profits from the Whale Crew and from Crypto Face, from learning from all the YouTube and Market Cipher. I mean, 2 months right here. I made 60,000. I put 50 into the car. I'm gonna take the 10 I have remaining. I'm gonna turn that into another 60. Really, really happy with the results. Market Cipher, the Whale Crew, Flopping Groper too. Major shout out to Flopping Groper. Man, look at this. Driving itself. Look at this. 405 freeway, Los Angeles. Boom!
Speaks for itself, folks. Speaks for itself. I may have had too much coffee for the Ivan stream. I'm a man enough to admit that there was things I missed. I wanted to show the weekly. It was a little rough. The transition is what it is. At the end of the day, let the numbers do the talking. The proof is out there. The truth is out there. Call me X-Files. I'm Agent Anderson, and y'all can be Scully.
I'm coming up with a new tag, dude. This tag is for people who are like actually good with Market Cipher. Right now it's called Market Cipherian. I don't know if that's good or not. But the first, I mean, if you have Market Cipher right now, you are a Cipher wizard. That's the tag.
What's above a wizard? There's Cipher Wizard, then there's got to be a Cipher.
I mean, there's like Arch Wizard, you know?
Ooh.
The fucking Arch Wizard. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Should we just say Arch Wizard? Alright, it's Arch Wizard tag. Not even Cipher. Not even, it's just Arch Wizard. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I'd say Arch Wizard works. What color?
So you know how Cipher is like blue and then it turns to like the seafoam green? So I adjusted Cipher Wizard's tag to be more like the blue, and then I turned the Arch Wizard tag to the green.
Cipher Dragon. Cipher Alien. What about a Cipher Alien? You know how we are with our aliens.
I realized that we gotta bring some of these tags up, you know, so they show up better. Killer Whale is definitely higher than Cipher Wizard, but I think Arc Wizard would be higher than Whale, right?
Two different things. Two different things.
Well, it depends whatever color your name shows up as. If you have both.
Oh yeah, see, I don't know how to change that. How to make it so like Like if you have killer whale, like you automatically have the killer whale thing. I don't know how to change that. How can people choose their own thing?
You I don't know if you can choose the tab. Maybe it's a permission. Let me check it.
There's so many good names, man. This chat's, yeah, I know it's hard. It's hard to come up with names because there's so many good ones. Content issues detected. YouTube's coming after us. They're gonna take us down. We embrace, you know, some weeb shit.
I can smell your scent. It smells so fucking good. I miss you.
What the hell did we just come into here? What the hell? Alright. We've seen this pattern again too, where it comes up and it doubles. This shit's still gonna dump again. Where it breaks out, has a little break. Number 2, watch. This will go sideways and dump again. Damn, it's fucking late. I guess I've been sleeping. Yeah, I'm in a long too. I'm in a pretty long myself. What's going on with Zcash? Probably the same shit as everything else. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I sold a pretty good chunk of my crypto holdings, including my Zcash that I hold so dearly. And I'm glad I did, because this shit is taking a dump. I sold it, what, like 100 or something, my Zcash. Something like 109, I think. No, I didn't sell it 109. I sold it. No, I know I sold it 103. I sold it in here. Yeah, these shit coins. Shit, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for shit coins. $3X. Ooh, my leg is dead. Oh.
Coming up with a list of potential arch wizards.
Yeah, maybe we can have a vote.
Hell no, it's not a fucking vote.
Why?
I mean, it could be a vote.
It
You
would
really
just
want it
be
to be a
for,
vote?
yeah, we could do a little internal
Part
fun vote.
Part vote.
Make
like,
a little
yeah.
survey. We'll do a survey monkey.
Democratic Republic. A Democratic
We,
Republic.
so we could do that. We can let the people decide like once in a while. Yeah, why don't we have 5 choices? We'll do a little survey monkey, run it for like 2 or 3 days, see what the results are, and then if we don't like it, we'll do whatever we want. But you know, we give the people a chance. They pay. They pay. We'll do like Cipher Dragon, Cipher Alien.
Sir Schlong Groper. That should be my title.
And then we should have a Cipher Shitter for someone that like is like pegged to give bad advice.
We do. So I actually adjusted the roles. So the top role is actually flopped and groped. So if you get tagged with the flopped and groped tag, your name is pink and everyone knows you're flopped and groped.
Ooh.
And it's actually higher priority than Killer Web.
Okay, so you change the priority. Is it just
Yeah, bro.
okay? All right. Well, you know, you don't want to get that. That's good. That's gonna create like a good deterrent from people. Hopefully, flopping and groping.
It's a little bit mobby, you know. It's a little bit mobby.
Yeah, but
you do what we gotta do.
It's a little bit of mob. A little bit can help. It has before. Like we've had people
It's not a
broken
real
in and
public
become
glitching.
better.
It's just on the internet, okay? It's just words.
And it doesn't have to be a permanent thing. Do you want to call it a stream?
Yeah, man, I'm just going through some things, looking at just I don't know, just looking over shit. Yeah, we can call it.
We'll call it a stream. Like the climax is come and gone, but good stream. To all of you that are new to the channel, appreciate you being here. We have a good time.
Thank you.
We're here.
Thanks
We
for
don't,
having
you
me,
know,
man.
all work and no play is gay, and so we like to have fun, and we're able to because we have a good time because we're winners. We win, and while these nerds do whatever, we're laughing to the bank, baby. So peace and love, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Later, dude.